Hi folks, China Guitar Skeptic back with the first unboxing in nearly a year, and this one is a Taylor copy, a K24ce style guitar. On the website on AliExpress where I bought it, it was described as a Taylor, which I found quite funny, and in brackets Chinese made TY. The neck is supposed to be Brazil wood, which is what they call mahogany. The bridge and the fretboard are rosewood. The top, back and sides are solid koa, and it's all the hardware is made in Korea. It's classified as a AAA grade instrument. It costs $275 US. I paid an additional $148 US for a case, custom mother of pearl logo, and to have the electronic pickup put in it. So a total cost of $423 US, which equates to £283.46 with exchange rate, plus £7.79 foreign exchange fee, and an import fee of £29.36 from Parcel Force, giving a total in UK of £320.61. So, shall we get on with the unboxing?
So, Fat Man, who is this China Guitar Skeptic fellow?
I have absolutely no idea, but I am going to subscribe to his channel.
Oh, good idea. You know what? I might even join you.
By the way, just so that you know, I know that a lot of people aren't that keen on the flowery sofa, so I've just covered it up for the purposes of this unboxing. So here it is. Let's get on and open up the package, see what we've got. I hate this stuff. It's horrible because it makes so much mess. Anyway, there's the top gone, and we can begin to see this Milton Guitars case. Let's get rid of the other snow and let's get this out. See if we can't drop most of the bits inside. No, apparently not. Get rid of that box. And let's open up this case. You can see the bottom of the sofa there as well. I asked for a white case, just fancied it for a change. And as I promised, every guitar that I buy to review now will have the Milton Guitars logo on it. So there it is on the case. Okie dokie. Now, let's find out. It's quite a heavy beast. I wonder if that's the guitar or if it's the case. So, first thing I notice, let's pop that there and show you a bit of a lovely looking case. There's a key there, pair of keys in it. Nothing else, no other goodies. Case smells of glue. Got rather a lot of the polystyrene bits in it. So let's pop the case down there and let's see what the guitar looks like. That doesn't sound like a very good start, does it? shaking something loose in that. Okay, so there's something obviously very loose in there, and I'm betting that it's the electronics. We will have to test the electronics in another video, but just putting my hand in there, yeah, it's got a sticky pad for the B band EQ, which has come unstuck. So I'm just going to try and get inside there and re-stick that in. Ah, not bad, not bad. So I'm going to give it a very, very rough tune. Right, just get a quick plectrum. And we'll have a little listen. Certainly looks nice. In terms of the finish, immediate impressions are that it's quite pretty. A little dent or imperfection in the paint there, which is unusual for the Chinese. They're normally very good at their finishing. That's one thing I will give them. That's a hair, not a scratch on the back. So this is supposed to be front and back, front, back and sides are solid Koa. Is it solid? From what I can see, the grain on the inside seems to match the grain on the outside pretty well. And the back, let's have a look. It's a little light. Yeah. Do you know, I think it may well be. We'll check it out a bit more later. There's a dink in the fretboard and some very, very bad finishing, which I'll show you a picture of, around, and a big lump out of it around the 7th fret. The 7th fret has been reseated and it looks like that whole area there has split out. That's not very good. I'm not all that impressed with the inlay. I don't know if you'll be able to see that on the 7th fret. Oh, there we go. All the gubbins falling around. As always with these things, they need a lot of work. Now, one thing I noticed on the photos, this mother of pearl inlay, oh, it does look like mother of pearl. I don't think it's an inlay though. I think it's a mother of toilet seat sticker actually that's under the lacquer, but we'll let you make the judgment call on that. But one thing I do feel, let's measure it. I think it is just slightly off centre. I think it is just, it's a judgment call. It may be a hair off, we'll see. But anyway, looks nice, lovely rattle to it. All of the control knobs, they're again QC. They need to be tightened up. Tuners are, yeah, unmarked, unbranded. So exactly as I asked for this guitar to have no trademark infringing marks on it at all. So it's got the Milton Guitars headstock and not a single other marking, nothing made in the USA, nothing inside, no label inside, just a load of electronics hanging down that are going to need reseating with some glue, which I'll look at a later stage, but certainly all seems to be wired up. Case is lovely, really pleased with the Milton logo on the case. That's the biggest they could get it, and it looks like a nice sturdy case. Let's have a listen to So the sound. I have got a microphone here to record it. This is just a, if it's on, yep, a Rode M3, which is one of my favourite at the moment. I bought it fairly recently for recording, and it does give a nice representation. Maybe not quite as nice as the Sennheiser MK416, but it'll give you a good impression of what this guitar sounds like. So anyway, let's test out a few. First of all, let's see on the nut. Plastic, not bone. Definitely plastic nut, not bone. And yeah, likewise with the bridge. Saddle. Likewise with the saddle. Saddle's definitely plastic. I did ask for rosewood, and I've got rosewood fingerboard, rosewood bridge, chewing gum saddle, chewing gum nut. We'll see if it stays in tune, but certainly I've given the strings a good stretch. Sounds quite tinny to me. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to play a few chords. I'm not demonstrating my guitar playing. I'm just going to strum a few chords, and then I'll pick a few notes and I'll just noodle around a little bit on it so that you get a good idea of what the overall sound is. Okay. Okay, if you'll excuse me, I can't stand an out-tuned guitar. Tuned it a bit by ear, it's going out. I'm going to stretch the strings a bit more, and I'm going to use my tuner on my phone because it's quite good. So I'll fast forward this bit for you as well. Do bear with me. Okay, let's try again, hopefully with it a little bit better in tune. Sorry for that, it's worth waiting and getting it right. Not sure if you can hear that, but there's quite a buzz from either, not sure if it's the nut. To work out what that is, I don't know if you can hear that, but listen. I think it's loose screws in the truss rod cover, but we'll see. I'll tighten them up. I'll have a full service of the guitar and see what we can do with it. So this is it. This is the Taylor K24ce copy from China. Well, there doesn't seem to be a great deal of fret buzz or necessarily any problems, and the tone is not bad at all. I think it's quite a pretty looking guitar. The wood is nice. It's quite a light koa, but the grain looks right. There'll be better placed people to tell me than I am, but that looks right. The neck, other than the electronics inside, The neck is a with two-piece heel, but that's good practice. There's no volute, which I've seen on some of them, and the Taylors don't have a volute, but they have got the join there, which is the right place. The binding is okay. It's a hair off in places. The bridge looks okay. The saddles are auto-intonated. They've got the correct spacings that you'd expect. This is a piece of wood for the truss rod cover. All of the finishing on the guitar, as always with these Chinese guitars, the lacquer finish and the polish and shine on it is outstanding, front and back, really, really outstanding, and it's quite nice wood. I quite like the grain. It's not matched, certainly on the back. It is matched on the front. It's a book match on the front. You can see it's very slightly lighter this side, but that is a book match, that two pieces, and it definitely looks like a solid top. The bracing inside looks fine, absolutely what you'd expect. I'll try and get some pictures of that for you as well. The only disappointing thing is the mess around the 7th fret, which really they should know better than, and the fact that the inlay's a bit meh, not brilliant, not brilliant. We've got a rattle up there which I'll try and get sorted out at some stage, but overall I think we have to give it a fair mark. Not bad. The acoustics seem to be better than the electrics. I've had more trouble with the electrics than I have with the acoustics. D45 copy that I got was actually quite nice. I have to say, after a year or so of playing it though, it started to need a readjustment. It's settled in and it's getting some buzz up around the top frets. Profile on the neck is pretty close, as I recall, to the Taylor that I have played. Yeah, I'm quite pleased with it. I'm very pleased with the case, which of course is the least of our worries. The most important bit is what's in it. But I'm not going to mark it out of 10, but what I will tell you is that the seller on AliExpress is China Custom Guitar Factory, Kevin Shi, S-H-I, or Shy or She. So I have seen good reports about Kevin previously. It wasn't the cheapest by any stretch, but I wanted to give Kevin a try. As always, folks, I'm definitely not going to recommend any seller in China because the quality standard is just not there, folks. Just nowhere near it. And although, again, this plays quite nicely and seems to be set up quite nicely, it's quite high action at the 12th fret. I'd say that's about 3 mil nearly. So, but then for an acoustic guitar, that's not what you're looking for, really. Electric guitar, you want a nice low action, but acoustic guitar is really about feel. I will do another demo soon with it plugged in once I've sorted out the electronics, but as you can hear, not that impressive, is it? No. Which is a shame, because that's the one of the things that's let it down. But again, I think that I have to leave it to your discretion whether or not you whether you take my reviews seriously or whether you take them with a pinch of salt. That's your prerogative, and you should. You should go and try out as many guitars as you can and try them for yourselves. Never buy a guitar that's going to be your main guitar over the internet. You never know what you're going to get, and it may not sit and feel right for you. Much better to go and sit in a shop, try lots of them out, and really play them and enjoy them, and then you'll get a guitar that you love. For me, the tone of this is not dissimilar to the tone of the Mart D45 copy that I bought and reviewed on the channel. They have a sort of a tinny top end and quite a rich bass end. I mean, it's a different wood body, and so it should sound very different, but I'll do a side-by-side comparison at some point. But certainly, in terms of the unboxing, there it is. The first copy guitar I've bought in over a year. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please like it. Please subscribe to the channel. Share this video with your friends, and head on over to ChinaGuitarSkeptic.com to have a look at the forum over there if you haven't already. We've got a burgeoning community over there of 1,500 subscribers. And yeah, I shall be back soon with more about this guitar. In the meantime, thanks very much for watching and for your constant ongoing support as always. And I really look forward to the next video. Take care.